everybody, Pai-chan here, and today is day 8 of Inktober. Now, let me get a few things out of the way before I actually go into the video. Yes, I did draw Alphys, but this one was just kind of a sketch, one that I kind of just wanted to get out of the, just pretty much wanted to get out of the way. And I actually glazed, and I'm actually planning on glazing in the whole spot where her glasses are. So, and I haven't scanned the picture yet, so I don't know it or even put that on there yet. I'm letting the gel pen that I did for her eyes dry a bit. So if that leaves another white spot there, hey, I could just go with its glare on the glasses. Well, with all that being said, let's get on to the drawing, shall we? Alright, today I decided to do Alphys, of course, since I did Undyne yesterday. And yes, I do realize that the cord from my tablet is hanging down there. Oh well. And when I actually get to Undyne, I noticed something right about here. I noticed that the perforations had been ripped a little bit, but oh well. Now with Alphys, I kind of started out with a basic hunched over anime girl, and then I kind of built on it from there. So I just did that to help me out a little bit. And also, this is more of a sketch than anything else because, I had a long day, fun day, but long day, and though I still wanted to get the video up for you guys. Now, with Alphys, I actually wanted to do her standing more up, which you'll notice that I kind of attempt a few times, but it just didn't look right with her tail. And I just figured that it could be that the hunched over fact is just from the fact of how her tail is. So that's just kind of what I decided and stuck with it. Now, a lot of you guys may be wondering, why would you want to have her more hunched over when she's the shy, just kind of, she's the shy person and her self-esteem is just non-existent? Well, in the story, you'll actually notice as I continue on with it, which I am planning on doing tomorrow, her self-esteem goes up quite a bit thanks to everyone she's been in contact with, especially Undyne. Undyne is always there cheering her on, just like a significant other should. And I was actually looking at pictures of Alphys and Undyne, and I'm not going to draw them with as much of a difference as I've seen a lot of people do. They'll draw Alphys only coming up to about Undyne's waist, when actually if you look at actual art, official art of them together, Alphys actually comes up to about she comes up to if she were to actually not be hunched over from like the tail or whatever, she would actually come up to Undyne's shoulders. Maybe even a little bit higher. So there's not that big of a difference in their height as everybody seems to believe. And in case you're wondering, I am going to stick to that height difference. So with Alphys being hunched over like this, I'll probably wind up drawing her about maybe mid bicep, shoulder, right around there. You know, somewhere around there, not nearly that different. So with that, I think that's basically all I wanted to say about Alphys that I haven't already covered with Undyne. Yes, I have it to where Alphys and Undyne adopt the human children, and I kind of went over that a bit with Undyne. And I may actually draw some pictures of them later on, but not right now. I kind of want to continue the story because I'm actually having a lot of fun doing these. And with doing the narrations, it just makes them fly by really fast. Okay, now I'm going to kind of go back to the picture here. You'll see now that I actually built on that head shape that I had drawn with Alphys' features. And yes, I did her a bit slimmer than in the game because if you think about it, Undyne's her girlfriend. I think Undyne would encourage her to actually, even though she's a scientist, get in shape. And that is actually another thing that I have. And you'll notice that I actually just, even though I'm using the, they're kind of going with reference of her smiling, she's still in her lab coat, which, why can't she be smiling while she's in her lab coat? She's actually doing good for people rather than harm. And it never said that she disliked being a scientist, just that she didn't like some of the things that she had done, like with the amalgamates. And with those, I'm not quite sure if I'll actually bring the amalgamates in. It's more than just kind of hinting at them. But if I do, they're not that hard. They're pretty much the same. And if you'll notice here, I know I'm kind of bouncing back and forth, but here with the drawing, I see a lot of pictures of Alphys with glasses, and I like that aesthetic. So what I did was, I actually made it where instead of actually having them hook around an ear, because she doesn't, because from all of them that I've seen, she doesn't have one. I have it to where she has she has the little brackets on the side, but she has like a little band hooked into those, and it goes around her head to keep the glasses on. I have seen ones where they tape on, where like the skeleton, Gaster and all that, he wears glasses and he tapes them on. That just never made sense to me. Why would you just keep using other strips of tape to stick them on when you're a scientist and could easily figure out another way to do it? So I just kind of use the fact of Undyne's eye patch as a reference and just have a strap that goes around her head. Why not? And for anybody else who draws Undertale characters, go ahead and use this idea because I actually think it's a really good one, and I'm surprised I haven't seen anybody else. I haven't really seen anybody else think of this idea before. So, and you'll notice that even though I drew her a lot nicer and all that, I still had to put those little buck teeth in there. They're just too cute. Here I actually tried to do a bigger bust, but I just said whatever. I just did the normal bust that I did. And so I've with Alphys. Well, I'll kind of get into the kids. I actually like the idea of them having oddly colored eyes. I'll just put it like that. Now, for a monster, they wouldn't be oddly colored because actually the color that I'm going to use for Ursula's eyes, the little girl that they wind up having, is the same color that I used for Undyne's eyes. And no, I didn't use them for Toriel's eyes. But, and that is a gold or India ink. Calligraphy ink that I have. And in that set, I also wound up getting a silver one as well. And I had that for Alphonse's eyes. I actually did little testers and I wound up doing them that way. And I thought they actually wound up being really good. So that's kind of how those turned out. And I'm not quite sure about the hair color and all that yet, but I'll hash them out with the little sketches that I've done in another one. I can just use those as color swatches, just scan them in and figure out what I'm going to do from there. Well, and also I know I kind of neglected to do this on screen, but as you can tell by the thumbnail, I did actually wind up just really quickly drawing in the upside down heart, which I did do in yellow to represent Alfie's soul. So I know I kind of goofed and didn't put that in on camera, but it's not like you haven't seen me do them before. I just had the notebook flipped upside down and just drew a heart with a gel pen and colored it in. So I just thought when I do ones like this, it's just something fun that I thought I would do. And with Alfie, I kind of looked through some other pictures, so the eye color is not my own inspiration, but I decided to give her brown eyes, which a lot of people did, so that's how that came around. Well, I hope you like the drawing of Alfie's, everybody. Thanks for watching. Well, that's Alfie's. And as you can tell, she, thanks to Undyne and some help from others, she has gained a bit of self-confidence, which is actually really good. Well, if you like this video, my DeviantArt, Twitter, and Tumblr will be down in the description, so go check them out. And like, comment, and subscribe for more videos coming soon. And if you would, hit the little notification bell so that when I upload a video, it'll let you know by sending a notification to your phone, tablet, wherever you had keyed in to YouTube, and also an email, and it'll also send you an email that I have that you. It'll also send you an email to the email account that you have connected to your YouTube account. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. See ya!